Hello everyone, StylersRJ here, and it's time to tip the scale to another game of Halo Master Chief Collection. So I'm still going through the Halo series, Halo 1 right now. Next level is Halo. And yeah, sorry if the audio seems rather inconsistent or too loud, too quiet, whatever. Video editing is not my strong suite, of course, so it's not my strong suit. So I'm going to be constantly trying to figure out the correct audio settings and stuff like that. So bear with me as I try and figure that kind of stuff out. Anyway, let's begin. So the level Halo, it's a rather simple one. Go in and do stuff. I mean, yeah, like any other level. Flawless cowboy.
We're coming in too fast!
Oh shit.
Damn! Air brake failure! They flew too early! I'm losing her! Right for impact!
And
Chief?
everyone's dead.
Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Yeah, everyone died. Good for me, because I had energy shields.
Others.
Anyway,
Impact.
normally what I do is I run across that bridge and get right up there. However, before I do that, for those who don't know, there's a skull around here. Skulls are those little cool collectibles you can find.
I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills.
Plus, you know, scenery.
If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat
Man,
died
back in the day, this was a beautiful thing to have a look at, like back in the day. Just, yeah, very scenic. You can see the skull here doesn't show up on the classic graphics. It shows up on the anniversary graphics. But yeah, it's very iconic back in the day. It's very scenic. I remember spending a lot of time just wandering around and admiring the beauty of nature.
Thousands of types of flora. The ring's ecosystem is incredibly sophisticated.
And as Cortana says, yeah, very, very sophisticated. Anyway, get across that bridge.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Immediate evasion, who cares? I'm going ahead. I'm going in. Alright, now over here we have the Covenant aircraft, the Banshee. And what I'm armed with here is a small pistol. So you don't think it's a very good anti-aircraft gun? Wrong. This thing is the best gun in the game. Why is it the best gun in the game? Because this thing shoots out high explosive ammunition at enemy targets. So, when you fire this at aircraft, as you can see, that Banshee's already smoking. That Banshee is already... Okay! Was not expecting that. Okay, definitely was not expecting that.
I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend
Normally they don't do that at all.
If we're lucky, the Covenant
Normally
will believe
they
that
swoop in,
everyone aboard
they
this
fire a few
lifeboat
shots, and
died
then they bugger off and go in for another
Alert,
pass.
Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for
But that
survivors.
time around,
I recommend immediate evasion.
I guess that time around, the Banshee was like, nope, I'm gonna run this guy over. Yeah. I'm gonna keep shooting these Banshees until they start smoking, because if I shoot one of them down, the other Banshee's gonna bug out. Whereas if I damage one of them, I'll have a chance of shooting down the other one. Of course, problem is they like to hide everywhere. Okay, reloading and firing. Okay, one down. Now the other one should be bugging out. Oh, and the other one should be bugging out. Yep, and he did. Of course, you can't actually fly these things. Yeah, you can flip the Banshee, but you can't actually get in. I don't think you can even destroy it. No, you can't destroy them. And if in doubt, if you can't get a plasma pistol, plasma rifle's alright. But plasma pistol shoots faster. In the first game, the plasma pistol just shoots faster, and it's just a much better gun. Just overall, it's just a better weapon compared to the plasma rifle. Whereas in Halo 3, the plasma rifle is one of the best guns out there. I like to use the plasma rifle a lot in Halo 3. And run at the enemy, you shoot them a few times, and then you bash them over the head.
Over the next hill.
You just bash them over the head and they die.
Any survivors?
Alright, here we go. Dropship. So there are two ways you can do this sequence in this level. One is you go in. You defend the area until you get your first vehicle. You get the first vehicle you can drive. Or you run up right ahead, ignore everyone. Forget the human survivors, ignore everyone, run ahead and grenade jump. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, 4 damage is a thing. See? 4 damage.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
Yep, here it comes. And here's what you're supposed to do, or could do. You find the enemy leaders as they come out of the dropship. Shoot them. Shoot the glass. Yeah, kill them all. And wait for the next dropship to come in. Oh, those guys with the big shields, they're jackals. They have little holes in their shields you have to try and shoot through if you want to kill them.
Look sharp!
Or overcharge a plasma pistol and shoot and disable the shields, then shoot them in the head. Other one works. But mostly what people do is you shoot them in the arm, then you shoot them in the head when they're stunned. Oh, sorry, the elite's on the other side. I forgot the elite's on that side. Right, needs your gun. And here comes the next dropship. They're trying to flank us! Right.
Uh-oh! Another bandit dropping in behind us! They're trying to flank us!
As you can see. Gotcha. Alright, now I've got to head back this way because there's another dropship coming in. Another dropship comes in. Here it is. And I think while you're shooting that one, and there's a final one after that. Yeah, the music's starting to play, the music's starting to kick off. Brothers in Arms are starting to play. Now, when you kill the elites in a group, the grunts like to run away. Jackals sometimes run away. Other times they just don't bother. Sometimes grunts don't bother, but grunts are more likely to flee when the leader is dead. They'll flee for a bit, and then they'll stop fleeing for a bit, regardless if there's another leader on the field. Grunts don't really respond much if you kill their squad leader, the guys in red. Yeah, the guys in red have higher armor. And they're a higher rank, but they don't. Like, if one of them dies, the other grunts don't panic. Like, they tend not to panic. Okay, here we go.
Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond.
That was fast.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you.
Fohammer, we
Just
need
me, or
transportation
does it
to the
look better in the
command shuttle.
classic graphics? That
I'm
ring.
on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana.
What's that up there? Little lens flare?
Okay,
Yeah,
Charlie Team,
sorry,
we're
I
on deploy.
get distracted a
Saddle
bit.
up and give 'em hell.
Alright, first vehicle, the Warthog.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand by by to
Warthog
evac
is a good
survivors
vehicle
and
to drive.
transport them to safety.
That's affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Bowhammer out.
As you can see there, the
Master
pilot.
Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Ready to roll!
Okay. And let's get driving. Marines love it when you do that. Now, there's actually a skull up there on that ridge. I'm not going to show it off because it's a very delicate ridge and yeah. But at the end of that ridge up there,
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
yeah, it's not a natural formation now, is it, huh? Yeah, that looks totally natural to me.
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
So yeah, you don't need the Jeep to cross this area, but it's recommended. Alright, here's another terminal with the relevant information. Or relevant if you're a Halo nerd. But if you're not a Halo nerd, doesn't matter. Just showing terminal locations.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All preparations are complete for my installation. In accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining connections to my former station. This was not difficult. What was could never be again. We had seen to that quite early.
Of course.
Prior to my final journey through the Great Portal, a gathering of my fellow monitors was convened upon the Lightworkers' Crash to distribute the final index collection. It
There,
was
there,
most
this
unusual
thing's
to
going.
have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip-space formations, Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us.
Mm-hmm.
We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons?
Any sufficiently advanced civilization and technology
My
is indistinguishable from a
fellow
really big gun.
049 Advent Testament had only one comment on this before we went our separate ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.
Yeah. Yep. That's essentially the story of how the monitors got there. Who are the monitors? We'll find out later. More on this later. Yes. Who are these monitors? It's all starting to make sense. More on this later. Although unlike that one, there will be more on this later. These terminals are kind of spoilerific for later on in the game, actually. But again, yeah, you know. Anyway, here's our next sequence. What I like about the Warthog or any vehicle in particular in this game is even the slightest bump of the vehicle will kill an enemy. I just saw those banshees back earlier on. Yeah, one of those banshees knocked into me and just killed me instantly. It's true of anything in any vehicle in this game. It's how physics work. Slider's love tap will just instantly kill. That elite there, instantly dead. These jackals. Well, that one didn't instantly die, but there you go. Now he's instantly dead. Yep. And not only that, you then have the guy on the Warthog shooting with the turret. And yeah. The Warthog is just one of my favourite vehicles in this game.
I'm on it!
Alright. Now let's go over here. There's some elites over here, and I gotta do this. throw a grenade on him? Yeah. Grenades. Plasma grenades are are pretty good grenades because they you stick them to an enemy. Yeah, you stick them to an enemy and they'll die. Oh. Okay, there's always a cutscene when you hit that switch. There's a little cutscene that plays that indicates the light bridge opening up. I guess in this case, it doesn't matter. Now, the Master Chief just walked up to an unknown alien terminal and somehow pressed a button which activated a light bridge. In the books, this is explained that the Chief went in there, he thought the buttons looked familiar, and he pressed one instinctively and that created a bridge. Because, yeah, it's just how the Forerunner technology works. Humans just have an instinctive knowledge on how to operate technology. And this is what it looks like in classic graphics. You know, like to show off what everything looks like in the classic graphics compared to the Anniversary Edition.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell.
Yeah.
If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Alright. Well, that sounds great. Gotta find the captain, though. Reunion tour. Sometimes the Marines don't like when you get airborne for a few seconds and then you crash the vehicle at a certain point. The Marines get really upset over it. Hey, where'd you learn to die? Tijuana?
Lifeboat protected.
I like to go here because I get access to the sniper rifle. Nope, no ammunition. Okay, no spare ammo. But yes, the sniper rifle. It's another one of the best guns in the game. And the reason why?
Maybe they took cover in that structure.
Because you can do this with the sniper rifle. Zoom in on something, line it up, and it goes through multiple targets. Now, I could shoot this guy in the head with a sniper rifle, but that's a waste of ammo. The pistol itself is a long-range headshotting weapon. And of course I suck at aiming anyway. So it's probably not a good idea to have me using the sniper rifle. Alright. There's a neat little trick I can do there's a neat little trick that I really like to do. See this cliff here? Oh, now I can actually drive up the cliff if I can find the right spot. So one of the things I do in the game is I find little stuff like this, or I saw other people finding exploits like this and then copied that. Back in the early days of the internet.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Because yeah, in Anniversary graphics you get this kind of stuff going on. You got trees and stuff shrubs up there to make it look more populated.
I'm on it.
Nope, that's a dead elite. This is an alive elite.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah, it's another cool thing I can do in this game is, in Halo Anniversary or in the Master Chief Collection, the action button and the reload button are two different keys. In the Xbox, in the classic Halo game, I had this common problem where if you stand too close to a vehicle, you know, there's a common problem where if you stood too close to a vehicle, and you hit the reload button, you actually get inside the driver's seat or whatever. No, I think it's this point where I switch to the sniper rifle and miss completely.
Nice shot.
Yeah, like that.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the praise.
Keep it up.
See, live? Nope. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Alright, let's get driving. I like to switch to the classic graphics of this one, so I know where I'm going down, if I do that. Alright, now I know. And if I'm not too careful where I drive, I can flip this damn thing. Darn thing over. You might want to start shooting. No.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Grenades do chain reactions.
Whoa.
Yeah, grenades do chain reactions if you're not careful. So you've got grenades on the ground, and you set them off. They can detonate and they'll explode other grenades. Oh, gotta be careful.
Showtime.
Beep 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 beep. No. Okay. All right.
I knew
I've called for an evac.
Roger that. Marines, assemble for evac. Pronto.
It's nearly all. I think that can't be all of them. Right? They can't be all. There we go. There's another baddie. There's the baddie.
How'd that feel? Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jackals aren't too bad. Aren't too bad compared to. Is that
Careful,
all,
it could be anywhere.
is that all of them? Nope. So that's all of them? Nope, there's still more. Still more. I can see them on the motion tracker. Jeez, do they have partial invisibility or something? You got a friggin' hit scan
Secure
weapon!
the area before the dropship arrives.
You think? But yes, you got a hit scan weapon, Marines. Okay, you don't need to lead the target so much. Just shoot. Okay, just shoot. Shoot the glass.
Boom.
And yes, you also got to be careful when
I knew there was one on board.
Come on. Where are you hiding? Ugh. Really hate this part. There, it's on that part of the motion tracker. Now, where did I park my Jeep? Oh, here's where I parked. Right here in the itchy lot. Come on. Show yourself. He's underground, isn't he? He's freaking underground. Alright, let's go check underground. No? Yes.
How'd that feel? Great shot! Hey! Yeah, you like
Echo
There you
419
go.
to Cortana. Come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional
Okay.
lifeboats in your area.
That took a lot longer than I
One
thought it
near
would.
a rock slide. And another near the head of the river.
Yep,
Hard to see
next
from
we'll do
my
the head of the river.
altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors.
So,
Acknowledged. We're on our
this
way.
is what I do. Now, if you actually drop the warthog off a cliff or you leave it outside this area, Bohammer will bring in a new one. So you can get up to like 3 warthogs in this level if you want to build a vehicle collection, or if you want to do a thing called warthog jumping. Yeah, or if you want to do a thing called warthog jumping, where you pile a bunch of grenades underneath a warthog and then you set it flying. And yeah. Okay, and up there we got some banshees. It's actually an achievement you can shoot down 3 banshees in this level. So what normally happens is that you, whoa! That happens. Yeah, great idea. Just throw a frag grenade at an aircraft. We all know frag grenades are anti-aircraft weaponry. They're anti-aircraft weapons. See? Don't bother using the anti-aircraft gun the Warthog is armed with. No, 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 no. That's not gonna cut it. No, no, no. What we need is a friggin' grenade. I need to pick up a health pack. Yeah, so Banshee you've got to kind of watch out for because they can actually drop fuel rod guns on you. Yeah, the second Banshee's run off somewhere. But yeah, you get an achievement, you can shoot down 3 Banshees in this level. Not 4, because why not get the second one in the beginning part of the level?
We need to find the other 2 lifeboats.
Anyway. As you can see. Oops. Love cap everyone. Love cap everyone with the Jeep. This is one of my hobbies to do in this game.
Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
You know, love tap everything. Although I've got to watch out for grunts because they might unexpectedly, they might do that. And then you've got to back up the vehicle or something else just to get away. Back. Shoot you. Yep, shoot you in the head. Come on. Come on.
Come and take your medicine! Keep it steady!
Bam. Okay. Up here is a Marine with a sniper rifle. I want him on my Jeep. Hey man, is that a sniper rifle? No, it's an assault rifle.
Let's roll! Whoa!
Though I will take the sniper rifle ammo here. Yeah, see that guy with the sniper rifle? That's what I want.
Go, 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 go!
No, I don't want you. Get out.
Lauren!
Where's the sniper rifle dude? Where's sniper dude? Oh yeah, Covenant dropship's coming in. There we go, sniper dude's here. As you can see, the Covenant dropship unloads. Its troops, and then it takes off. Oh, here we go. Here's what happens. Here's what the truck ship does. It smacks right onto the cliffside there. Smacks right on the cliffside before leaving. Yeah, so this is why I wanted the sniper rifle guy, because you can just have him shoot everyone like that.
That'll teach him.
Echo
There we go.
419 to Cortana.
Finally, let's do the rock slide. Rock slide.
Affirmative, Bowhammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last
Whoa,
lifeboat,
whoa,
Echo
whoa,
419.
whoa, whoa.
Good luck.
Send it.
There it is!
Yeah, see? They count as sniper kills. If it does it counts as a sniper kill.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive.
Yeah.
The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command.
Yeah, they captured the entire surviving command crew. What happened in the books
Let's hurry
was
and
is that
find the lifeboat so we can link up with the rest
Captain
of the
Keyes had his
survivors.
entire team sent out to go, you know, like he had all the bridge staff with him, and they were going out, and this guy, I think,
Survivors
I
detected.
can't remember his name now, but
Marines are concealed in
one of his ensigns was like, oh man, this is crazy. Let's just surrender to the Covenant. Come on, we're gonna surrender to these guys. I mean, they'll probably be merciful or something. And it's like, dude, these are genocidal aliens who want us all dead. You want to surrender to them? And eventually he just got really insistent that, hey, let's go surrender to these guys. Eventually it's like, Alright, you know what? You want to surrender them so much? We'll just tie you up to a tree. We'll just tie you up and leave for the Covenant to pick up. Big mistake. Because, yeah, the Covenant did pick him up, and then he's like, alright, my commanding officers over that went that way. So the Covenant tracked him down. And then after they captured the captain, the Covenant shot all the officers, including that traitor. So all they wanted was keys, and everyone else outlived their usefulness. Now, what normally happens is the dropship comes in, and they get to intercept it early. But I suppose I think I've got to talk to the Marines. He looks like a bad cyborg. Where he explains like the whole. Hey, Johnson. No? You're not gonna tell me anything? There we go. Yeah, a guy in a bad cyborg who has this whole thing called the rock slide battle where you go in, you let all the Covenant unload, and like you just go into the rock slide area, then you leave immediately. And you wait for the Covenant to unload everything. Yeah, you just wait for them to unload, and then you got this huge ass battle to go through. It's really, really exciting stuff actually. I've done it actually a few times as well. It's actually a pretty awesome thing. Although you got to kill the sniper rifle marine in this area. Otherwise you'll murder everyone and whoever gets fun. Yeah. Alright, so I think I got to kill 3 waves of dropships. Yep. And I think there's another one. Yep, there we go. I think that's the last of them. Maybe it's not. In any case, I like to just, again, drive in. Love taps the warthog. Love taps the warthog. You can see, yeah. Alright, last one. Love taps. There you go.
That's the last of them. Roger that. I'm on my way.
Alright, well, see you guys later.
Traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant
Dropship is
cruiser,
still here, and
the Truth and
here comes the Pelican.
Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
Well, let's go rescue the captain. Let's get on board the Pelican.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out
I
of
know what
here.
you guys are up to.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
And there you have it.
Out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
And then they fly off to Alpha Base. Yeah. Around the time the ODST, the Autumn, have secured Alpha Base, I think, and or secured some kind of outpost, and then gotta go rescue Captain Keyes. Wow, exactly 30 minutes. Didn't beat any past scores or whatever, but then again, it is normal difficulty. But that'll do it for this one, though. I've been Styles RJ, and I'll be tipping the scales in the favour of the UNSC in the next episode. Signing off!